Hey there, my name is Lexi and thank you so much for joining me for another video. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the K025 wireless microphone by Fifine Technology. I got a chance to test this microphone in the studio and I had the opportunity to test it at a live performance. And so far, I have nothing but positive things to say about it. So that's what we're going to be talking about in this video, reviewing how that went for me. But before we get into that, if you could, please give me a big thumbs up to like this video. Also, make sure you comment any questions down below, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be notified each and every time I post a new video. But without further ado, let's get into the review. All right, so I am currently in the studio and this microphone is not really for in-studio use, but I just wanted to test it in the studio just because this video wouldn't be true to me if I didn't test it in the studio. Luckily, I do have a performance tomorrow where I can test this mic live and on stage in front of, I don't know, maybe 20 to 50 people, not that much. But I'm gonna test it in the studio right now. Right, so right now you can hear me speaking on the microphone. This is very exciting for me, even though I'm not at a show. This is extremely exciting because the possibilities that this microphone allows. I imagine, just based off of the way that it sounds right now, that this microphone is probably really great for public speaking events. You know, if you need like a quick setup, all you need are 2 AA batteries and 2 AAA batteries to power the microphone and the receiver. And you just plug it right into maybe a mini mixer that's hooked up to 1 speaker. And if you were doing a speaking event, I feel like this would be perfect for that kind of application. I can definitely see how it could be very useful at a live performance like the one that I'm going to go to tomorrow and test it out there. Hopefully the signal is going to be all right. We're going to test it real time, real life, you feel me? But I love how compact this little setup is. Now, this is assuming that you have your own speaker to hook up to this microphone, because obviously if you don't have any means of letting your audience hear the sound, it's not really worth anything. But this is assuming that you have your own little speaker accompanying the microphone. Man, my hypothesis is that this microphone is going to be perfect for open mic and artist showcase situations, which there are a lot of those around Atlanta where I am. So yeah, I'm going to put in some footage from the show that I do and see how that goes, give my thoughts after that is over with. And yeah, that's my hypothesis though. So far, from what I can see, I'm loving this microphone. It's very lightweight. It's not very heavy at all. Of course, to get sound, you have to speak into this part right here, face on like that. So you can see if I move the microphone, it's not going to pick up any sound. So if I move it this way, notice how much my sound changes. Or if I point it away from me, you notice how I don't get any sound. But if I'm speaking like this, I don't really get any sound. So I'm not going to get any sound anywhere from around the mic. It has to be pointed like this to get the best. And that just makes me feel like a real artist. You see Beyonce with her microphone and, you know, ooh, yeah, can do all of that sort of thing. So make sure you're singing or speaking directly into it this way, not this way, because you won't get as much coverage and as much pickup. There was a warning in the user guide for this that said that bodies, like physical bodies, could block the signal if there are too many people. So I'm interested to see how much of an issue that may cause tomorrow, because the receiver may have to be put into the back of the board or at least at the top of the board. But I just tested the microphone before hitting record. I tested the microphone. I'm in the studio. I actually walked away maybe there were at least 3 or 4 wall barriers, and I was at least 25 feet away. There wasn't any cutout, there wasn't any choppiness. So I'm going to hypothesize that I'm not going to have any issues with playing with this microphone at the show tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes from there. Okay, so that was the review of the microphone in the studio. Last night, I actually got the opportunity to test the microphone, to use the microphone at a live performance. I did an event at this place called Union EAV, which is in East Atlanta. It's at 485 Flat Shoals. They host an artist showcase every other Friday, and I was invited out to perform there. So I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to test the microphone in a live performance situation. And y'all, I am so pleased with this microphone. The venue holds, I would say, comfortably 75. I think they can house 100 people, but last night at the event, there were about 30 people there. As far as how it went using the microphone, it was very compact. So actually, I have the box here. This is what it comes in. So as you can see, Fifine Technology. So it's very compact. Whenever I go to my shows, I like to have my book bag with my merchandise in it and maybe some combs, some makeup for touch-ups, and my flash drive, just anything that I need for the show. So the fact that the microphone comes in this very compact type of enclosure, it fits right in my book bag, so it's very compact. I love that about it. The DJ was able to plug it into his mixer. So the receiver for this microphone looks like this, as you can see. Ooh, if it'll focus, there you go. So this is what the receiver looks like, and it has a 1/4 inch plug into it, so the DJ could easily plug it into the back of his mixer, and all I had to do was turn it on. Yeah, and it just blinked. It's green because the microphone is not linked to it, but all he had to do was turn it on, plug it into the back of his mixer, and my microphone was linked. So we turned it on, turned my microphone on, so now they're linked. The light turns red. That's all I had to do, and that's how my mic setup was. Very easy to do. Using the microphone, my voice was very clear. I did not have any drops in signal. There is a disclaimer, or a warning I should say, in the user's guide that they send, and it says that the signal could possibly be blocked by different obstacles. So I didn't have any issues with the signal dropping at all. The batteries are fully charged. Again, it takes 2 AA batteries in the microphone and 2 AAA batteries in the receiver. My batteries were fresh, so I didn't have any issues with that. I had no issues with the signal dropping. The whole time, there was probably like a little board in between the receiver and the DJ booth, you know what I mean? There was a board and then maybe 10 bodies that were separating the receiver from the microphone at any point during my performance. So I didn't have any issues with the signal dropping. My voice sounded very clear. The microphone is very lightweight. It felt very comfortable in my hands. So that was cool. Honestly, I felt like Beyonce because I had my own personal microphone and nobody else had their own wireless mic. The thing that I love about this microphone, when I'm going to these different venues for these small shows like talent shows or showcases, it's very, unless I've investigated the venue beforehand, I'm most likely gonna have to deal with a wired mic. And it's just, the fact that this microphone is wireless, it takes the guesswork out of having to now think about how I'm gonna move because I need to worry about a wire that's beneath my feet. So I love the fact that I don't have to worry about that with this microphone. If you're the kind of artist that's performing at a lot of local shows and showcases and talent shows around the city at venues that are indoors that house easily 100 to 200 people, then I think this is the perfect microphone for you. It's the perfect thing to add to your checklist of things to bring to your show. I haven't had the opportunity to test it outdoors, so I cannot comment on that. But the venue that I use this microphone in, I had absolutely no issues once again. Most venues where you go to, the sound engineer is, as long as you ask them, don't be shy about it. You can just walk up to the sound engineer and say, hey, I have my own microphone. I just need a 1/4-inch plug to one of your channels. So it's very easy to connect. All the person has to do is turn up the signal, turn up the gain on their board, and mix in your vocals with whatever performance track or whatever sounds needs to be mixed in that night. So it's very easy to set up. It's very compact. The signal did not drop. I was in a venue where, 10 bodies were maybe separating me from the receiver and the microphone. I didn't have any issues in a drop. My voice sounded clear. I could see this also being a really good thing to have for small speaking events, like maybe seminars or classes, things like that. And overall, it's a very affordable microphone. It's only $30. I think right now shipping is free, so you should definitely take advantage of that. And I have nothing but good things to say about this microphone so far. I would go so far as to say that if you are an artist who is performing at a lot of these different venues and you want to make sure that you have a microphone that you know is reliable and it's yours, definitely add this to something that you take with you to every show. It's easy to transport. Like I said earlier, it's compact, easy to plug up, easy to set up, and nothing but positive things to say about this microphone. The only thing that I could see happening is if you don't make sure you have fresh batteries, but that's a small issue that's easily fixed. So far, I have no bad reviews for this microphone. It gets a thumbs up from me. So let me show you the packaging again. All right. So that's the box. This is the box that it comes in. So it will come with your wireless microphone, and I can't hold multiple things at once. So this is what the microphone looks like. Unscrew the bottom. This is where your AA batteries are housed. You can, if you have multiple microphones, if you press this button in the middle here, that's how you change channels on the microphone. So if you have more than one, you just get maybe like the tip of a pen or something and change the channel by clicking the button. Let me screw that back on. So it comes with the microphone, comes with the wireless receiver, which is a 1/4-inch. There's also an antenna on here if you have to strengthen the signal. So it's a cute little antenna. Turn it on. Light turns green, turn your microphone on, light turns red. That's how you know the two are paired. So again, just very simple, very easy setup. I give this microphone a thumbs up, 2 thumbs up. So yeah, if you liked my review and this is something you think you would like to invest in as another artist who performs a lot, then I would definitely recommend you going to buy this product. I will leave a link in my description box below to where you can get it. And yeah, check it out. Right now it's free shipping. Other than that, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would, please like, share, and subscribe. And also hit the little notification bell next to the subscribe button so you'll be notified each and every time I post a new video. Until next time, peace.